My ADHD brain is a lot like a Roomba in a gravel pit. It's technically moving, but God only knows where it thinks it's going. I'm constantly thinking of random, often nonsensical stuff that, in the grand scheme of things, wouldn't even make a dent in the universe. These thoughts range from petty grievances to whatever nonsense flies into my skull like a moth into a ceiling fan. Only recently did I have the idea to turn these thoughts into videos, which I now realize is the equivalent of turning a garbage disposal into a podcast. These may sound like the incoherent ramblings of a certified lunatic, which is unfair. I am uncertified, thank you. Let me just make one thing abundantly clear. I will never, under any circumstance, use this series to discuss politics. Not now, not later, not even ironically, because nothing says fun time for everyone like starting a digital bar fight in the comments section. People get way too emotionally invested in their opinions. No matter what I say, even if it's a joke, even if it's about a joke, there's always going to be a group of people who think my head would look better on a decorative spike. I received a death threat on TikTok for liking a Minecraft movie. That's it. That was the whole crime. I just said, hey, this is kind of fun, and some guy just decided that was worthy of me losing my existing privileges. So, no, I am not about to find out firsthand what happens when a Z-list content creator casually mentions the president's name even in passing. And just to be extra safe, any opinions that I express here are entirely my own. Not the result of shadowy government funding, not AI generated, just me and my tragically unfiltered brain. So please, for the love of whatever deity governs the comment algorithm, learn the difference between fact and opinion, and maybe, just maybe don't take me seriously. After all, I liked a Minecraft movie. Cardboard chaos machines. Why aren't there more Rube Goldberg-style board games? Seriously, I'm a board game collector, which is code for adult with a large shelf full of cardboard arguments, and one of my all-time favorites is Mousetrap. Specifically the pre-2010 version where you actually build the trap as you go, turning the crank and watching the chain reaction unfold is pure serotonin. Back in the 1960s, there were also games like Crazy Clock and Fishbait, which proves that chaos used to be fun before it was just Twitter. And now, Mousetrap is the last of its kind as far as I know. Like a customer service tree that doesn't require 5 menu options and a blood sacrifice in order to talk to a damn human being. And even still, after 2010, Mousetrap changed entirely. The contraption itself was altered and doesn't even work most of the time anymore, and the gameplay was completely overhauled for the worse. The hieroglyphics of rhythm. There are 40 standard drum rudiments. That is 40 different ways to hit things with sticks, which makes drumming basically a martial art but louder and with worse posture. And the names. Those are absolutely beautiful. Some of them are, pretty straightforward. Single stroke roll, drag, Swiss Army triplet. Cool sounding. They're almost like militaristic. And then you get the rest, which sound like rejected Pokemon. Paradiddle, Flam, Ratamacue, friggin' Pataflafla. That last one sounds like a spell Harry Potter would use to summon a sentient pancake. But in my opinion, the absolute weirdest name of all has to be the Lesson 25. That is not a rudiment, that is a passive-aggressive reminder that you're behind in class. But the thing about the Lesson 25 that stands out to me is the fact that it is not the 25th rudiment. It's the number 34. Okay! If anyone out there knows why it's called Lesson 25, please tell me. This isn't me doing some kind of engagement baiting. I am actually genuinely curious about this. And now it's time for some grievances that make me unreasonably angry. This section comes with a trigger warning for people who get mad about people who get mad about nothing. The GIF pronunciation debate. Yes, I say it like that, like the peanut butter. The soft G that makes people irrationally upset. The people who argue that it must be pronounced with a hard G at all times for whatever reason or another are clearly unfamiliar with English, a language that allows this to be pronounced as kernel and still has the audacity to claim that it has rules. It has to be pronounced as GIF because the G stands for graphics. No, shut up. The pronunciation of an acronym is not limited by the words that it represents. If we applied that logic to it, then we would be pronouncing scuba as scubba and laser as lasser. But it makes no sense. Christians don't pray to John and worship Jesus. That argument is also objectively stupid. because that also implies that words like gel, giraffe, gym, ginger, Georgia, general, gerbil, gender, and gyrate are simply not allowed to exist. English is the linguistic equivalent of a ransom note. It's haphazardly stitched together and none of the parts match. So you can pronounce it however you want it for all I care. Say GIF, say GIF, because the actual pronunciation is nobody cares. The Guitar Hero isn't real crowd. You know these people. They see someone shredding on Guitar Hero and suddenly decide they're the patron saint of stringed integrity.
Put down the plastic toy and play a real guitar.
Okay, Todd. By your logic, anyone who plays Call of Duty should be legally obligated to enlist. And everyone who ever played Cooking Mama should be a 5-star Michelin chef. And if you've played duck hunt in your past, congratulations, you've earned your hunting license. So get out there and get laughed at by a dog in real life. It's a video game. It's meant to be fun. That's the point. And believe it or not, Guitar Hero actually inspired a lot of people to learn the real instrument. Guitar Center literally saw a massive sales spike because of the games. Because apparently people who play fake guitar, they might like the real thing. That includes me. Yeah, I'm rusty and I'm still learning, but my point still stands. And if someone doesn't want to learn the real guitar, that is also fine. It's not hurting you. Stop being such an intolerable buzzkill and let people have fun for once. Pineapple on pizza, the final boss of food arguments. I don't like it. Not because it doesn't belong. No, that argument is stupid. It's food. Put whatever you want on it. I don't care. You could put Lego bricks on a pizza and I wouldn't stop you. I would judge you from a distance, but I wouldn't stop you. No, I don't like pineapple. Period. It has the texture of betrayal. If you like it, that's fine. Eat it. Enjoy it. You know, more for you. But I just don't like pineapple. I don't know what else you want from me. All right, so that's it. Rambling complete. Brain has been purged for now. If you enjoyed this, that's great. If not, that's also great. It means that you're at least capable of independent thought, and that's rare these days. All right, that's about it. See ya.